welcome back to my videos on vintage couture, and today I am showcasing true vintage couture at its finest from the house of Emilio Pucci. Now this is my first video on Emilio Pucci. I have been collecting Emilio Pucci since the early 1990s, and I basically know so much about him, and I have so much about what he did. I have basically I just have so many beautiful things that I have acquired through the years that I will be showcasing. I will be making several videos in parts or episodes on my collection of vintage couture from the house of Emilio Pucci, who actually was a pilot in World War II. And this is how you get inspired, driving those jets. And of course, Emilio Pucci is very well known for the swirls and the patterns, the bold colors that he has used in many of his clothing from the past 50 years, 5 decades, 6 decades actually now. So you know, things come and go, fashion comes and goes, but true quality, true vintage couture will never die, will never go out of fashion, will never lose its value. This is a Saks Avenue Palazzo pant in silk fabric that was probably worth about, I would say, $1,500, $2,000 back in 1964. I'm saying that this is from 1964 because, first of all, it is a palazzo pantsuit. The sleeves are pirate sleeves, and the cut, the bodice, and the entire suit was basically labeled in Vogue's 1964 as one of the hottest works of art a designer has ever made. And I hold before me one of the 1964 pieces that is actually one of the rarest pieces ever produced. And many major fashion models, but also Marilyn Monroe, were Emilio Pucci, and they have made Pucci a household name. Now I'm going to go around the outfit, the gown, so you can see quality couture at its finest, museum quality of course, because only on the Medavog channel you get to see real vintage couture from my personal couture collection that spans 200 years. And I am actually wearing Givenchy 1960s original men's shirt from my men's collection, and I will be making several videos on my men's couture collection very soon with real live models. So thanks for stopping by. I'm hoping that you didn't get bored, that your valuable minutes, that you have learned something from me, and you're more than welcome to comment and rate. And I'm hoping that you come back for more Pucci, because it's going to be very high end, and as promised, I will be showcasing major couture from my personal collection for all YouTubers, MySpacers, Facebooks, your Truman shows to see. So have a wonderful week ahead, and I will showcase now the details of Emilio Pucci at his finest. I will also like to say that Pucci's Palazzo pajamas were worn with jewel sandals and described in 1964 as equality at home in the palazzo and at parties that end at dawn. They speak of an atmosphere that's rarefied, sun-tossed and moonlit. So, as promised, details from Pucci at its finest. And this is the cuff, but even the snaps have been covered in silk. There won't be a part 2 on this video, so if the video finishes, then you just have to come back for more Pucci at a later time. The fabric, the print, the leg, the label, the label is really cool. It is very detailed. It is big. It is Emilio Pucci, size 10, made in Italy, dry clean only, exclusively for Saks Fifth Avenue, Italy. So I have been collecting Emilio Pucci, like I said, for more than a decade, and my collection of Pucci is not just on couture, but also on media, newspapers, fashion shows, believe it or not.